Hello, everyone, and welcome to the monthly Dive Into the Longbox, issue number 34. Goddamn, we're getting very close to issue 40. Very, very soon. I'm Gabe here, joined by Jocelyn, and a special guest this time. He's back, baby. He's back after like a year. Sinaid is back.
Back in the New York groove.
So you know what that means. You know what that means. When Sinaid's here, we're reviewing something.
Hell yeah.
And if you saw the thumbnail, you already know. We already reviewed in the past Stripperella episodes 1 and 2, which were The Beauty and the Obese parts 1 and 2. Today, we're going to be reviewing episodes 3 and 4, which are Crime Doesn't Pay, Seriously It Doesn't, and Everybody Loves Pushy.
They do.
Before we get into that, though, we want to wish everyone a happy holidays and a happy new year. When this goes up, it'll be up before New Year's, so hopefully everyone had a good holiday season, whatever you're celebrating. Hopefully it was fun. Hopefully it was safe. Hopefully you got a lot of fun things, a lot of fun gifts. I got Fantastic Four Grand Design for Christmas. That was under the tree. So I can add that to my Grand Designs, which I'm very happy about. Anybody else get anything for the holidays here?
Oh, that's I touched that first.
What did I got baseball cards.
Oh, you got baseball cards?
Yeah, I got one of them was a Matt Olson. Who I have on my fantasy team. Shout out to him.
I love getting
out Matt Olson.
Dude, also I want to get trading cards of people I've had on my fantasy teams before. That's like my goal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've gotten a couple of that through football too.
Oh, the dream.
What else? And I got some JBL merch.
Yeah, what?
Like John Bradshaw Layfield?
Yeah, apparently he has like speakers that he makes.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
I got a little JBL speaker, and the first thing I played was his theme song to test how loud it was. and it rules. Hell yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Nothing crazy, but a nice little haul.
Nice. Jocelyn, did you get anything?
I would say my best gift by far would be getting the Spider-Man remastered game on Steam, the first one.
Yeah.
And
cock.
It's a late gift. It's a late gift because Amazon shipping those bastards. But I am going to get Volume 1 of the Santos Sisters.
Oh, let's go. I actually bought the recent issue while I had the flu a couple weeks ago.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I got the flu in New York. We went to Forbidden Planet, the comic store, and Justine started feeling not well.
Oh.
It was rough, but I bought a bunch of independent comics while I was there. They have a huge independent comic section. So yeah, but hell yeah, dude, you're getting Santos Sisters. We gotta get Sinaid to read Santos Sisters.
I think Sinaid would like it.
Yeah, to book of 2 Hispanic sisters.
Oh, Maro or
Ay, Dios mío.
Yeah. Real quick, Jeopardy Second Chance is going on right now, and my girl Michelle made it through.
Hey,
so
shout out Michelle.
Quick shout out Michelle.
Shout out Michelle.
I'd give you my soul if you ask, and good luck.
Well, you know what Michelle rhymes with? Giselle, who's a character in these episodes of Stripperella.
Yeah, that's true.
Good segue.
We are reviewing Stripperella episodes 3 and 4 today. This is last time we were here, episodes 1 and 2. It was Beauty and the Obese. It was a fight in it actually had Mark Hamill as the main villain in those first 2 episodes. Of them injecting hot models and making them fat, and that was the big bad of the show. They were making women fat. So he needed to go.
It's just sign of the times, man. They got to be evolved.
And now we're kicking into a new arc. There's these 2 episodes. There are different things happening in each episode, so it's not like a continuation like the first one. But we still want to... I do know there's only about like 12 or so episodes, I think, of Stripperella.
Yeah,
we're getting there. Well, yeah, we may be able to review all of Stripperella and have it as like a playlist on YouTube of us reviewing Stripperella.
Very much so, yeah.
So, Yeah, that could be something we could be doing very soon, especially since I got the DVDs coming in of Stripperella. So I'm going to be able to have that in my collection. Justine's going to be very confused as to what this is, and I'll have to either show it to her or explain it to her. So I'll be like, I swear it's a comic book show. I swear to God. Stanley made it.
Let's say, yeah, that's got to be some interesting cover art. Yeah, it's got to get you in trouble.
We're going to start here with episode 3. We kick off here as we are in an 89-cent store, and it's getting robbed, guys. This 89-cent store is getting robbed by Cheapo and his 2 goons that he's got.
Wait, hold on. You missed the opening bit of the lady scanning all the jerky. And then at the last one, she goes, wait, how much is it? By the way, she's been saying it's 89 cents every time she's scanning the jerky. And then she gets to the last one and she goes,
price check.
Wait, how much is this one? Price check on the jerky.
And then they cut out to the store and it says 89 cent everything.
Yeah, 89 cents everywhere. It's the fucking 89 cent store.
20 cents too much if you ask me. But,
yeah, that's a missed opportunity to not make
generation,
it.
22 cents if you ask me.
That's making you do math, kids. But it's worth it in the end.
6, 7.
Yeah, you would think in this show they would have made it a 69-cent store. You really would have thought like that's a missed opportunity.
Honestly.
Oh my god, because they love their innuendos in this show. So he holds her hostage and he robs this store and he writes a cent mark on her forehead and he's like, tell him that Cheapo was here. And then we get the fucking banger ass theme song. Fucking Stripperella. It's such a great theme song, dude.
Cheapo, by the way, is voiced by Maurice LaMarche, who is the voice of the Brain in Pinky and the Brain.
Is that? Holy shit.
And I was very confused at first because I actually thought it was John Lovitz who voiced Cheapo.
Really?
He just had that voice to him, and I was like, is it John Lovitz? Like,
I looked at it too, yeah.
Right, like, is it the guy that voiced the critic? But that's how I associate John Lovitz, and then I looked it up, and I was like, no, it's the guy who voiced the Brain and Pinky and the Brain. That's crazy.
That is crazy. I did not even put that together.
And if you check his voice credits, he's got so many of them. It's insane.
That's fucking nuts, dude. Honestly, we'll talk about it a little later in this, and we talked about it in the first one, but we'll touch on it again. The voice cast for the show is legitimately kind of insane with the people that they get for the show. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah, not to skip too far ahead, but episode 4 had a fever dream.
Yes.
So after the theme song, we're back at Cheapo's lair, which is literally just like a mobile home because he's cheap. And they're counting all the stuff they got, and Sally Rose's talk show is happening right now on their little box TV, and she's interviewing Stripperella, and she's talking about her animal rights group, and she asks her what the name of the animal rights group is. Do you guys know the name for the animal rights group? I forgot to note it, but I know what it spelled out.
It's animal need universal support.
Yes, to which Sally Rose says, anytime you want to plug anus on my show, you're more than welcome, Stripperella.
Hey now.
Amazing.
And then she points out Stripperella's hair, her plump lips, her breastises, her, what did she say, lickable legs or thighs, she said?
She said lickable thighs. I was like, whoa.
She is just outright flirting with Stripperella. And she opens up the floodgates here for some callers to talk to Stripperella on the show. And the first caller is a caller named Alicia, who says, Stripperella, what's your secret identity? Dumbass question.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, it wouldn't be much of a secret identity if I gave it out, huh?
And then the second caller, calling from a collect call number, which means you didn't have to pay for it, is Cheapo. Cheapo calls, and he's threatening Stripperella, saying that whatever he has planned coming soon, she can't stop him. And he begins his crime spree now. And his crime spree involves things such as going up to the gas station and going up to the take a penny, give a penny container and going, I guess I'll be taking a penny then. And he takes all the pennies. And then he jumps into a fountain and makes the goons pick out the pennies from the fountain. And then
this is a fantastic montage of Cheapo being cheap.
Yeah,
It's just a great montage.
And then they go to like an animal rights thing where they're making fur clothes, and they steal a bunch of like fur jackets before running blocks down because they parked in a spot where the meter was already paid for. And they're like, Cheapo, we gotta go. And he's like, no, we still have 3 more minutes on the meter.
Yeah, this guy as a villain rules.
As an adult, I
love
get him now.
Oh yeah.
He was just one step ahead of the economy. That's it.
Dude, he'd be popping off right now.
Dude, imagine his TikTok if he was like, Cheapo here.
He'd be a lifestyle guru.
Buy my
Really
course
would be.
online. So after his little crime spree montage here, we go back to the strip club here. We got some stripping action going on as a horny nun in a little silk see-through outfit is dancing on stage. And the owner of the club, which we talked about last episode, but I don't know if Sinai noticed, is actually the voice of SpongeBob. The owner of the strip club. Yeah, the dude with the nerdy guy with the glasses. And he's like, oh my god, she's reading the Bible on stage. It was Tom Kenny is the voice of SpongeBob. He actually plays a lot of characters in this show.
I was just gonna
voices.
say, yeah, not to jump ahead, but yeah, I definitely heard his voice in the 4th episode.
Yeah, he is the main owner of the club who is in both these episodes. Yeah.
Okay.
So SpongeBob owns a strip club.
Hell yeah.
So, the nun flashes some tittage, you know what I mean? For the people watching at home, some boobage. And this is where we meet Giselle, and she introduces her father, who looks like the Colonel from KFC. She introduces her father to Stripperella.
I see you, he did. The Colonel!
Mr. Sanders.
What's wrong with you? I see you, he did.
So yeah, her dad is Dolph Ziggler from that one KFC ad.
Literally.
And he walks in and
Just
he's like, you better strip good, honey. I got a good opportunity tonight and I don't need you to ruin it. So Stripperella gives Giselle some words of encouragement, saying how her dad is going to be proud of her, seeing her grind that pole and pick up some cash on the stage. And she gets some, she's like, oh yeah, I could do it. So she goes on stage, she's whipping around that pole, has everything out on display. And right as she does the little turnaround, she trips over her cowgirl boots and she falls right into this Chinese leader's lap. Ruining the deal. And then they're like, oh, this whole deal is dead. We're out of here. And he's like, God damn it, Giselle. I'm ashamed of you.
God damn it, you ruined the deal. And
Heartbreaking.
That's the bottom line. Yeah.
Because your daddy said so. Who's the voice of him, too? Is it General? Was his dad General or her mom or her dad General? I think that was his name, right?
Let's have it.
It's Maurice LaMarche. That is the voice of him. He is known from things such as Pinky and the Brain and Futurama and Zootopia.
Wait, so Marie's voice is Cheapo and the...
In this
Southern
episode,
guy?
he plays Cheapo, Chief Stroganoff, Roger DJ, which I think are the two goons, General, and Businessman number 2. He plays like everybody in this fucking episode.
Oh my god, he's like half the episode.
I lied. The henchmen are different voice actors. John
Okay.
Farley and Kevin P. Farley.
Oh.
So
Hey, John
those are-
Farley plays a gay guy in the Benchwarmers.
really,
Yeah.
that's a good movie.
Yeah, you're
underrated
right.
movie.
You're right.
Underrated movie.
Yeah, he asks.
Sue.
Yeah, he likes wrestling.
So back in Cheapo's lair, he reveals his plans. He's gonna steal a whopping replica cubic zirconium diamond worth $300.
Man, that's cheap.
And then he says, you know what, boys? Let's put a bounty on Stripperella. I don't want her ruining my plans. And the bounty will be $8. And they're like, boss, it's like at least 50,000 or however much it was to put a bounty on. He's like, ooh, okay, never mind. That's really expensive for a bounty. We'll just do it ourselves. So we cut back to the club here, and Stripperella is dancing for Giselle's dad. She dances in front of him, and she's like, guess what? And he's like, what, darling? And she's like, Giselle's dead. And he's like, what? And then she goes, just kidding.
She's just like, tee lol.
She's like, I did it because I want you to see how much you care for her and how much you love her. And he's like, so she's not dead? And then every time they cut to Stripperella, she's like grinding and humping the pole. And she's just having a regular conversation.
So fucked.
So, yeah, she tells him that he's making a simple mistake and he needs to do what he can to keep his daughter. And then as she's talking to him, buzz, her belly button ring starts going off. She's like, oh, what did she say? She's like, I gotta go to my headquarters. Not that I have one because I'm not a superhero. I'm just a little dancer. That's my favorite gag in this show, is every episode she's like, I'm not a superhero even though I have everything that a superhero has.
She just plays it off the whole time, yeah.
So she jumps into the phone booth outside, changes into Stripperella, heads down to see Chief Stroganoff here. For people who didn't know, she is known as Agent 69. So we did get the 69 reference in this, actually.
Hell yeah.
So he's playing golf in his office, and he's just fucking whacking this golf ball everywhere. And he's like, he almost sets Stripperella on fire because she moves out the way and goes into the big fire that's there. And she's like, you should practice outside, right? He's like, I don't need to practice. I have a great hit. So he says he wants Cheapo arrested. And to do that, he sends Stripperella down to the lab for some new gadgets. So she meets the two scientists here. They're my favorite characters of these two episodes. Because they walk down and they're like, oh, Stripperella, we're going to need a new mold of your ass. She's like, oh, come on, guys. What happened to the other 7? And they're like, well, he took it home and ruined it.
God damn it, Bernard.
And then as we're talking to her, the head scientist named Jerry comes in, who is voiced by Stan Lee.
Yes.
The creator of Stripperella, Stan Lee, comes in. And he gives her this thing called a penny disintegrator. And she's like, oh, man, basically she says, like, if I had a dime for every time I had a gadget that I never needed besides one opportunity, this is the one time. So she's sent to some old recycling plant to stop the quote from Stroganoff, the viciously, ruthlessly, cheapo. He's viciously, ruthlessly cheap. And he just kept repeating that over and over again. She's like, I get it. So she walks up to the gate and she uses her lipstick as this laser cutter, but she cuts it into the pose of her walking. It's hilarious. She just walks through. And she's met by Cheapo and his goons here. She mocks his name. And Cheapo uses a giant magnet to pull Stripperella up by her ass. Because, her belt has metal on it, guys. Come on, get your mind out the gutter. So he drops her in this big bottle.
Yeah,
I
thought maybe she was plugging anus. Her charity that she yeah.
I didn't think about that, but you know what? I like that better.
Yeah, come on, guys.
That's better headcanon.
So he puts her in this giant bottle, and he's like, Stripperella, now you can't stop my plans. And she's like, what? He's like, you can't stop my plans. And she's like, what? I can't hear you. Because, they're in a giant glass bottle. You can't hear through it. So he tells her his plans of stealing the cubic zirconium diamond, the fake one, the $300 one. And he's like, this is the diamond here. And it's a centerfold picture that he keeps in his pocket. And without skipping a beat, he's like, oh, this is the diamond here. It's the news article about it. And he says, but first, he needs to kill Stripperella with pennies. And then as they're walking away, one of the goons is like, should we stay and make sure she, dies? And he's like, who needs to? What does she have, a penny disintegrator? And they leave.
Little did they know.
And then she pulls out the penny disintegrator. And it says, she puts a penny in, and it says, disintegration time, 10 minutes. She's like, what? She's like, that's going to take forever. So they cut the cheapo here, and he breaks into this museum where this diamond is. and it has the world's largest vent that they break through. And you'll see that this place has the world's largest everything soon. And they start making their way to the diamond, and at this point, they cut back to Stripperella. She's still trying to fight her way out, and she grabs a phone, just a giant phone, and throws it at the glass, and she breaks out of this penny death trap. And when she slides out from the pennies like a slide, it cuts back to the disintegrator, and it's like, first penny successfully disintegrated. So it legitimately took like 10 minutes for one penny. So we cut back to Cheapo here, and they're at the diamond, and then Stripperella drops the banger line of this fucking episode, and she says, "Let me throw my 2 cents in," and she throws 2 pennies. I was like, oh, shit, yo. She fucking got him. So she dives in. She fucking starts beating the shit out of Cheapo here. At this point, he finds spare change from the vending machines, though, while he's running. Like, he escapes, and he goes, oh, wait a minute. And he goes to every vending machine, checking like, where the coins come out.
So
Fucking
good.
cheap until the end, that bastard.
I fucking love that. So she battles it out with the goons here, hitting them with these giant objects. There's like giant pencils and all this shit. And when she starts to beat them down, she falls on the world's largest banana. And it starts vibrating. And she's like, She's like,
I love being a hero.
So then she uses the world's largest stapler. She staples the 2 goons, and she's like, I'm going to leave you here for the police to take you out with the world's largest stapler remover. It's like, damn, yo, girl, get him. She's dropping these lines. So after chasing Cheapo down the street, he shoots at her. And early in the episode, we learned that Cheapo is so cheap that he only keeps 3 bullets in his gun. Because they're like, boss, we need more bullets. And he's like, what do you mean? We still have 3 more. So she's chasing him, and he shoots 1, 2, 3. She dodges all of them. And he's like, click, click. He's like, fuck. And then his car, because he's so cheap, he didn't gas up his car. He runs out of gas. So he has to pull over on the side of the bridge. And he stands there with the diamond, and he says, Stripperella, don't make me do something stupid. Oh, shit. And then he starts dropping the diamond. It falls out of his hand. So she jumps at it at full speed. She's able to grab the diamond, shoot up like fucking Batman with a grappling hook, and come back up. But while she does that, simultaneously ties up Cheapo and hangs him up for the police. Actually pretty badass. That was actually pretty sick.
She's the greatest hero of all time. What are we talking about here?
So at the end of the day, she gets the diamond. She leaves Cheapo for the police. And we make our way back to the strip club here. And Giselle is just sadly on the pole, topless, just sadly throwing it back to the crowd. She's just not happy. And as she's throwing it back in her thong, a hand comes and opens up her underwear and slips money in. And it's her dad, showing some support to his daughter. And she gets so happy. She's like, oh my God, it's $100 bill. So thanks to this tip, she goes, oh, I could finally buy that vibrating banana I've always wanted. And just like that, everyone's happy. Stripperella saves a day. Giselle got her dad back. And Cheapo's put away in jail. And that is how episode 3 of Stripperella ends. Before we get to episode 4, what did you guys think of Stripperella episode 3? I know this is tonight's first time watching Stripperella.
Well, first things first. I was excited to see there was actual titty. So that was awesome. Also, shout out to my girl Michelle. She advances to the Champions wild card. I love her.
Michelle, if you're watching.
If you're watching, I love you.
So now he wants to recreate Stripperella episode.
Yeah, actual titty. So that was awesome. And just the humor was so good. And I like, where did this air originally? Because I was watching. I'm like, who would have put this up? Like,
this was on, go figure, Spike TV back in the day.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking elite programming. Shout
So,
out Spike TV.
where I sent you guys to watch this, if you watch all the way to the end through the credits, it actually has the Spike TV outro The OG Spike TV outro at the end, which is pretty
yeah.
sick. Pretty sick. Yeah, Spike TV was goated.
Oh, yeah.
Jocelyn, what'd you think? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, just the humor was so good and low-key ahead of the time, and it's like, yeah.
And the thing about the
show
show
would be a hit today.
dude, and the action is actually like good. The jokes actually are good. Like they're clever. You would think a show like this would have dumb humor, but it's dumb humor, but like clever jokes.
It was dumb, but yes, still very good.
Yeah, like you honestly, it's not a show that you're embarrassed to watch. It's pretty like funny. Like yo, you got to watch Stripperella. That shit's pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
What'd you think, Jocelyn?
I loved it. Cheapo is such a memorable like villain.
Yeah.
Villain of the week. Like he's just so memorable. And again, I've mentioned before, like Pamela Anderson is so good in this role. Like
She's really good at voice acting.
her comedic timing is really good. I think she should have gotten more, animated voice roles. Like she's really good at Stripperella.
I agree. This is like probably my favorite thing Pamela Anderson's ever done.
By far.
This is awesome.
I mean, next to Baywatch, of course, but by
yes.
far.
Or getting kidnapped by Borat,
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Pamela, I don't love you anymore. Nah.
Also, Bernard, who is actually one of the scientists, the one that used the ass mold and damaged it,
Yes.
the taller one,
Yes.
that is actually the voice of Greg Proops. You guys may know him from Whose Line Is It Anyway?
No way.
Yeah, he is the
Holy
voice of
shit.
him.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's
So,
awesome.
yeah, I thought I'd point that out.
That's so sick.
And Leonard, the other guy, that's also Maurice, the short scientist. Because the scientists, they get a little bit more showtime in episode 4, which is great.
Yeah.
So I know Stripperella also goes by her vigilant or her civilian name is Erotica, but I feel like it's more confusing if I switch back from Erotica and Stripperella. So you'll notice I'll just call her Stripperella throughout everything.
Yeah.
No, that's
But
fair. I mean,
Erotica is a great stripper name. That's honestly a great
what is
superhero name.
I'm
Honestly,
destined to be a stripper from birth.
like her whole name is Erotica Jones, I think.
that's so great.
Yeah.
That's undefeated. But all right, on to episode 4 of Stripperella. This is called Everybody Loves Pushy.
Yeah.
So we are live on air here with Skip Weathers on the local news, and Stripperella is trying to defuse a bomb that was placed accidentally on the wrong building. So as Stripperella is defusing this bomb, the news host tries to interview her by shoving a microphone in between her chest. And it's like, Stripperella, any words for the people at home? And she's like, I can't talk right now. I need to defuse this bomb. So she finally takes the bomb off. And she starts running, and she starts running to all these locations where it's like the worst case to put a fucking bomb. There's like geese in the river, so she can't put it in the fucking water. You know what I mean? So it leaves the most likely place of this show, and it's conveniently there's a blockade in a tunnel with a bunch of orphan children and their pets that are stuck, and there's no way to blow this up. And Stripperella's like, perfect. So she brings the bomb over and blows up the blockade. All of the sad orphans and their cute dogs are saved. One dog jumps into Stripperella's arms and rubs its face in between her tits.
That's literally what I wrote too. I was like, the dog just buries his fucking nose in her tits.
Hilarious. So now we're back at the club here. And we see Pushy galore, who is on the news, and she's selling purses. She's like the Sham Wow guy.
Man,
she's selling all these purses.
I had to pause it at first, and I was like, okay, so they said pushy. Okay.
And they really play in with that this whole episode.
Yeah, because she's pushing the products on.
It's like a somehow they made a double joke with one word with double meaning.
Yes,
it's great.
Very much so.
So Pushy is selling these purses for $19 only. And Giselle and Stripperella are at their job watching us on the TV, and they're like, how is she able to sell this for just so cheap? And the bartender, who we've already established in the first episode, is gay. He is ordering like 3 purses right now. Because it's
Hell yeah,
2003, and that's the, that's what people, those are the jokes for gay characters in shows.
Gay guys love persons.
Yeah.
So this is when the owner of the club is arguing with Giselle, because Giselle's like, can I blow fire on stage? And he's like, no, you cannot blow fire on stage. What is your problem? And she gets very upset about it. And right as she's upset about this, her savior comes in. None other than Dirk McMahon. He has entered the building. And yes, Dirk McMahon is voiced by the legendary former owner of the WWE, Vince McMahon. Which, in context now, is fucking insane. For some of these lines he says is crazy.
I never thought I would utter the words former owner of WWE, but here we are. Here we are.
Yes, on the same channel that TNA was on, Vince McMahon lent his voice to Stripperella.
Well, let's be specific here. Raw was still on Spike at this time, so
you're right. You're right.
This aired, I think, in 2003, 2004.
Yes, you are correct. I think TNA was 05, I think.
TNA
or end of
got
04.
in. Well, yeah, TNA got in like end of 05. From
okay. Yes, you're right. Yeah. You're right. So yes, Vince McMahon did lend his voice to this show for Dirk McMahon, and honestly, it's better voice acting than anything he did on the WWE Network for any animated anything. This is his best voice work. There are sometimes he talks and I don't realize it's Vince McMahon.
Hot take, WWE Camp actually wasn't that bad. It was fine.
I really like WWE Camp. I was talking more so of like Slamtown.
Oh, Slamtown was terrible. That was bad.
No, Camp WWE was great. But this voice acting, I think his voice acting here was better than that.
Oh, yeah.
The way he delivers some of these lines are great.
He was working with people that were like giving him directions and all that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure that helped a lot.
So he tries to convince the girls to come work with him at his club. And his club is called none other than Silicone, the Silicone Club. Yeah. So he tries to convince the girls Persephone's there. Persephone constantly has her tits out, like 24/7. She wears like a corset with her nipples out all the time. You'll learn from watching this.
Sweet accent, though.
Sweet accent. And then he turns to Stripperella and he's like, Erotica, you can always work at Silicones. And then he kisses her hand and then he goes, and he starts licking her fucking hand.
So that was, probably a personal touch from old VK there.
So of course she denies his advances here. And he says, the owner of this club goes, yeah, we're like family. And Persephone just like rubs her leg up on him with her tits out. So she feels up on him. And then right as he says that, Giselle leaves his arms. And she's like, Dirk, if I could work with you at Silicones, can I breathe fire? And he says, and I quote, as long as you're naked. Which is an insane soundbite. It is an insane soundbite for Vince McMahon.
It sure is. It sure is.
I think they just ripped that completely from any booking meetings regarding women's matches.
Yeah.
They even have to record that.
Where's the Sable spot going to fit in the show? When she's naked.
Oh my god. And then he leaves with Gisela. She's topless. She leaves topless with Dirk McMahon from the club. So we're back at Stripperella / Erotica's apartment, which is an absolutely insane apartment. Like, she makes a lot of money as Erotica. She has this giant bed with her dog, and she's like, oh my gosh, I need this package to hurry up and get here. And she opens the package, she opens the door, the package is there, and it's from Pushy. And it's a Gucci bag from Pushy. And she's like, this bag feels weird. And the dog walks over and licks the bag and goes, eh. And she's like, oh no, it's a fake purse. So of course she needs to go tell Chief Stroganoff about this.
Oh, this is great. This is great.
So she tells Chief Stroganoff that Pushy's selling cheap fake purses. And he's like, oh, I know. I just bought these Prada high heels and hot shorts, and they're uncomfortable. And she's like, well, high heels and short shorts are pretty uncomfortable. And he says, I don't know if I can say this. He goes, oh, I'll mute it if anything. He says, oh, well, thank God I'm not a...
Which... That was crazy even back then. That's crazier
Oh,
now.
and then it gets worse, bro. It gets
That
worse.
was just the beginning.
So then he calls in Special Agent 14, who
Yeah, emphasis on the special.
he is
Oh
a
yeah.
mentally challenged man with a fucking helmet on with the number 14, who is also voiced by SpongeBob. This is Tom Kenny.
Oh my god.
Dude, this voice that Tom Kenny does, dude, this was built for a fucking Family Guy episode. This scene is a Family Guy episode, bro. Holy
really was.
shit. This is insane. By the way, Tom Kenny also has been on multiple Robot Chicken episodes, and he's done this voice also on Robot Chicken. Because I recognized it fucking immediately, and I love Robot Chicken.
You know what's funny, Gabe? So you mentioned like he's a mentally challenged helper. Do you remember what Pushy said in the first time we saw her, like, in her speech?
Oh, God.
She said-
Do you have it down?
I do. I have it written down.
Thank
Like, she's
you.
given like her sales pitch about why you should buy from her, and she goes, "If you don't buy, you're a moron who made it with a mentally challenged monkey, and you'd be the offspring."
It's an insane insult, bro. Holy shit.
What was so funny was when she was going through that spiel, I was waiting her, to say that R word.
I'm
And I was
shocked they
like,
didn't.
well, it never came, and I was like, oh, okay, so this show
So
actually
it's progressive.
pretty. Yeah, they actually kind of accounted for that and saw the future of that. All right, yeah,
Oh, man.
kudos.
You know
And then
what?
they
Kudos
dropped
to them.
Special Agent 14, and I was like, never mind.
So now it's like, oh, they gave me the punchline 10 minutes after. Okay, I got you.
So he gives the rundown on who Pushy is. We find out that Pushy is like this uber famous woman that has these over 100 immigrants that she's adopted that no one has seen. And on top of that, she has over 100 marriages with men who have gone missing, including her current marriage to Richard Simmons.
It's Richard
Copyright.
Slim-ins?
Yes. Slimmins. Yes, you are correct. Richard Slimmins. Which, oh my god, I just thought of a fucking joke they made later on. So
we'll get to that.
So Agent 14 is like describing. He's talking about Richard Slimmins and he's building it up as who she's married to. And he hits the button on the remote to show it, and he's like, "Oopsies! I don't know how that got there." And it's a picture of him and like his super hot fucking wife having sex in bed. Yes, for people wondering. He does keep the helmet on in bed.
He sure does.
They told him you have to cover the head, and he did.
So, we find out Pushy has never been seen without her coat. She's always wearing her coat. And Stripperella needs to bring this to the lab to have this purse researched. Not before, though. Chief Stroganoff pulls a fish out of his crotch. And Stripperella's like, "You have a fish in your crotch?" And he's like, "Well, these shorts don't have pockets." And I'm like, all right, valid, I guess.
I mean, it's pretty valid. Yeah.
Pretty valid reason to hold a fish in your crotch. So she goes down.
And Charlie style.
She goes down to see the two scientists, Leonard and Bernard, that are down in the lab. And they're so happy, dude, because they got X-ray glasses. They're like, "Oh, Stripperella, we made these new X-ray glasses for you." They put them on and they're like, "Ah," and they're just staring at her up close. One is looking at her chest, one is behind her looking at her ass, like real up close. And they're just like drooling.
They're fucking drooling all over themselves.
And they test the purse, and we find out this purse is actually made of human flesh, which is disgusting. So now we cut to this bedroom, and in this room is Richard Slimmons. All right, and this dude is moaning in the bedroom. He's like, and then Pushy comes in. She's like, "What are you doing, Richard?" And he's like, I'm packing fudge here." And he turns around and he has a bar of actual fudge that he's putting in a package.
I wrote down Richard Slimmons packing fudge. Very on the nose joke.
Insane, bro. This fucking show is hilarious. So
Like, wait, time out. Why did everyone pick on Richard Simmons? Like, what did Richard
don't-
Simmons do? Like, he was a nice guy. He never did anything to anyone.
I think he was just like a goofy guy. So people dogged on him so much.
I get that he was like really eccentric, but like, he was a nice guy. He never did anything to anyone.
I know. Oh man, like I said, this whole episode's out of a fucking Family Guy episode. This is like a lost episode of Family Guy.
It really is.
Yeah. This is where, it really got me in a fever dream because, yeah, it's Tom Kenny doing Richard Slimmons, but the voice is just essentially SpongeBob.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you
really
watch
is.
episodes
And I
1 and
was
2
like,
again,
what
there's
the fuck?
there was a lot of voices in episode 1 and 2 you'll listen back to, and it just sounds like SpongeBob because he does so many voices in the show. It just sounds like SpongeBob all the time. So yeah. He asks to see Pushy without her coat on, and she reacts angrily before leaving, and she's like, we gotta... First, she asks if he's, like, rubbing this lotion on his body, and she's like, we need to make sure you're prepped for your death. I mean, not your death. For dinner, I mean. So she leaves Richard Slimmons, and oh my god, this is where it gets even crazier. So now we're having auditions at the strip club, because obviously Giselle left, and they need to fill the void to replace Giselle. We see everything from a hot woman, but she's a horrible dancer. She's hitting the fucking Cabbage Patch on the stage. Honestly, I'd hire that chick on the spot. I think she'd make a lot of money. She has a lot of heart. I'd hire her at my club. Then a woman dressed as a robot with like robot nipples. And then we see an old lady with some saggy titties start breaking it down on a pole, which is wild.
I mean, I would hire her.
And then we see this hot chick. She's got her back to them. And she's grinding on the pole, doing real good. She turns around and she's pregnant as fuck, bro. She's like 9 months about to burst. I would say just keep her on call for like a week, and then maybe she'll be ready to go.
Not a deal breaker, to be honest.
And then just when you thought they could throw everything, they cut to this dude on the stage in a thong with a hairy chest and long hair, rip open his shirt and like play with his nipples. And the bartender's like, oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, brother.
And just when they think, there is no one that can replace Giselle, they're at the end. We meet this Amish virgin named Kat, who is voiced by none other than Joey Lauren Adams, who tonight and I have met in real life. Joey Lauren Adams from
God.
Chasing Amy, Mallrats. Like that is.
A month ago.
I didn't know that. I didn't pick up on that.
That is the minute I heard the voice, I pulled up IMDb so fucking quick. I was like,
exact thing.
I was like, is that Joey Lauren Adams?
Well, 'cause it was like, I heard Vince McMahon, I heard Tom Kenny, and I heard her, and I was like, all right, I have to just spoil it for myself and look up the cast.
So yeah, she starts fucking breaking it down on this pole, this little Amish chick. So we find out after she puts on the show of a lifetime, she gets the job easily, especially after she says she's a virgin. And then after that, Persephone is like, oh, congrats on the job. And she basically tells Persephone, go fuck yourself. I'm out of here. And Persephone's like, I don't think that chick is Amish. And the bartender's like, or a virgin. Because she's like, I'll only work here if there's no cigarettes smoking. And as she leaves, she lights up a ciggy.
Oh.
So she's obviously lying this whole time. So now we see Stripperella now. She's attempting to place an order from Pushy. And she's trying to get to the bottom of her schemes here. So back at the club, a drunk dude is just straight up groping a dancer. Just straight up illegally groping this stripper on stage. And the owner comes. He's like, hey, buddy. SpongeBob comes up. He's like, hey, buddy, you gotta go. And he's like, what are you going to do about it? So then we see Kat here. And Kat's seducing this man for money. And she's like, oh, it looks like you need to go to the ATM. Don't worry, I'll be here. And she's counting the money. And then she's like, fucking loser. Why would this guy think a woman like me would want to fuck him? This fucking dumbass. And Stripperella walks up and she asks Persephone. And she's like, hey, can you watch out for me while I'm gone? And then she walks up to Kat. She's like, oh, nice to meet you. I'm Erotica. And she's like, listen here, bitch. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. And this is where we see the owner walk up, and he's crying with this giant black eye. And he's like, "Oh, I just got beat up by a big drunk guy. This sucks. This probably doesn't happen at Silicones." And then Kat goes, "I have an Amish virgin technique to help you fix that," and walks away. And as she's walking with the owner, she's giving Stripperella the middle finger. And she's like, "What the fuck?" Kat is the best character.
The big revelation was that, the big inspiration for CM Punk's current run is this Amish virgin lady. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. And I was like, that's where he got it from.
He watched Stripperella episode 4. He's like, you know what?
Yeah,
They're onto
I'll
something.
Be this lady.
He comes on TV. He's like, my name is Kat now. I'm an Amish virgin. So Stripperella is really happy. She gets her package in the mail, and the delivery man comes up, and she kisses the delivery man with her lipstick, and she leaves a big lipstick mark on his cheek that kind of glows, and he's like, I'm never washing this face ever. This is the best job ever. Now I gotta go back to that undisclosed location, and he leaves. So we find out that the lipstick was obviously a tracker, and she tracks down the delivery man to a place that literally says Pushy Galore's undisclosed location. So she looks through the door here, this like bolted door with the x-ray glasses from earlier, and she sees all of the immigrants that Pushy Galore has adopted, and she's making them work for slave labor in this sweatshop, making all of the clothes and purses. And they're singing like this like slave labor song about how like they hate their lives and they hate their jobs. And Stripperella's like, man, these people can't sing.
It's the We Are the World of Slave Labor.
Yeah. So she makes it to this giant room. It's full of animals. And she's like, oh my God. She's breeding these animals with designer logos on them. Listen, all right? Slave labor's one thing, but messing with animals? Come on, you're a monster. So now we see that Pushy Galore is on every screen in the world, and she is just pumping out more and more merch for lower. Now it's like $12 from $19. Like, she is just lowering the prices like crazy. And Stripperella rolls into the frame, and she's like, everyone, wait. Pushy Galore here, she's breeding these animals here in designer logos. And she shows the camera, and everyone's like, oh my God. And then she's like, yeah, and also, the clothes she's making are made out of human flesh, causing people literally on the street to strip naked and rip their clothes off.
I was like, okay, that's a little extreme. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
So then, Pushy Galore, she is not happy about that. So they start fighting throughout this damn warehouse. They are going at it. And then we see she's holding Richard Slimmons hostage. She's got him hostage there. He's all fucking taped up, tied up. He's like, doesn't know what to do. And she says, Stripperella, if you get any closer, Slimmons is going to turn into a designer blouse. And she throws Richard Slimmons onto this conveyor belt. And then, of course, Stripperella reacts to this. And she rips the coat off of Pushy. And she has 6 arms. We find out that's why she's wearing this jacket. And she goes, I guess you could call me by my new name, Octopussy.
I was like, who the hell's calling her that?
I was like, yeah, whoa, no one was calling you that, bitch. What the fuck?
Yeah, they got 8 tentacles, stupid.
So as Richard Slimmons is on the conveyor belt there, Stripperella is able to get by her, hit a nice split on the conveyor belt, and stop Richard Slimmons from dying. And he's like, you could have just like hit the button, right? And she's like, well, this was cooler to do.
Shut up.
Yeah. And Richard screams that he wants a divorce, too. I forgot that line. He's like, I want a divorce. And Stripperella drops another banger line in this episode, and she goes, Richard, I'm going to go get myself some Pushy. So, Pushy Galore is escaping on this giant blimp. And she starts shooting at Stripperella here. She has 6 guns, a gun for each arm, and somehow misses every fucking shot with 6 guns blasting these bullets at Stripperella. And Stripperella is able to kind of like rope around the blimp, go around it, shoot into it from the front, and kick through the glass windshield, knocking Pushy Galore out. And she launches out of this plane or blimp here. And while she does that, Stripperella hits us with an insane boob and crotch shot, by the way. Like, uber zoomed in your face.
Ridiculous. All-time great.
And so as Pushy is dropping down, she's like, haha, Stripperella, you'll never send me behind bars. And she lands in this building, they zoom out, and it says, like, prison of bars. Prison full of bars. And she lands in and she's arrested by the police. And she's just like cussing at the police and they keep bleeping her out the whole time.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't breathe. Let go of me. Let go of me. This is harassment. It was insane. So they arrest Pushy Galore here in prison. And we are back here at the bar and Stripperella is dancing on the pole. And Skip Weathers is standing in front of what used to be Silicone Strip Club. And we see that Dirk McMahon's like, oh my God, why did I let that stripper breathe fire? Oh my God. Because the whole bar now is just engulfed in flames. And they're like, oh man, the owner of this club that Stripperella's at's like, I should have let Giselle breathe fire. Now she's dead. And then as they look to the door, Giselle walks in shirtless with smoke off of her. And she's like, are you guys hiring? And they're like, well, no. But you could still come back. And they hug Giselle. She's brought in with open arms. And it's just a happy ending here.
Hell yeah, dude.
And as Persephone is talking, she really wants to get rid of Kat. She's talking to Stripperella about it. She's like, I don't know. I think Kat's bad news. I think like just there's something not right about her. And the owner's like, nah, she's a part of the family. We're always open to having one more member of the family. And Stripperella's like, well, hey, I'm just glad she's not a supervillain. I mean, I wouldn't know what it's like having a supervillain because I'm just a dancer. I'm not a superhero.
Which, fair. Reasonable.
And they kind of leave it on a cliffhanger because is Kat a supervillain? You'll just have to keep watching and find out because that's the end of Stripperella, episode 4. Stripperella. What'd you guys think of episode 4 of Stripperella? I thought this was fucking insane. I loved it.
Rock.
As much as I love the episode 3, this one might have been a little bit better.
This might be my favorite episode of the show so far.
Yeah.
100%.
This was a great fucking episode. The cameos are great. I want more of Kat. I want to see more Joey Lauren Adams. I want to see where that goes if she actually is a supervillain, which I'm guessing they're going towards. I'm intrigued.
I am as well.
This show legitimately has no reason being as good as it is. I'm going to be honest.
It's so good. It's so good.
So good, man. It's such a good show.
You, man. This gets released on Netflix today. It's a fucking smash hit, dude.
Dude, if this was released on like Amazon Prime now, it would get like 6 seasons. Like this would be like a goated show.
Easy, yeah.
This is such a good show. Like we said earlier, the humor's funny. There wasn't a time they made a joke where I was like, "Oh, that's stupid," and I didn't laugh. Like it was constantly a funny show. I'm excited to jump into episode 5 and 6 down the line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I really want to finish the show out. I do know there is a point though in the show where the art style just like randomly changes.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, like Stripperella, like her eyes, like when she's wearing her mask, she has like the wide eyes and all that. For some reason, at one point, the art in the show gets really detailed and complete. Like her costume changes. She wears more of like a Power Girl costume with the boob window. No, she doesn't rock the collar. Yeah, like for some reason, halfway through the show, it changes art styles. So, because I only know that because on the cover of the DVD is the new art style.
Right.
So it changes at some point, and I'm not sure why. But I will say on the DVD, it has the big logo. It says, as seen on Spike TV. It's a part of a Spike DVD. So, yeah, it's heavily labeled from Spike TV. So, big shout out to Stripperella episodes 3 and 4. Highly recommend if you're able to watch this show.
Very much so.
Definitely watch it. I do know there is a Stripperella comic book that came out after where she has like red hair that's written in tandem with Stan Lee. but it's very fucking expensive. Like it's so fucking expensive to get. Let me see, how much does this fucking thing go for? On Amazon, you can buy this book for $200.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll pass. I'll
Yes.
pass.
It is crazy. By Deep Cut Productions releases comic. But yeah, insane price for a fucking comic book. I don't know if I'll ever own this. The cheapest I see it for is about $100. That's about it. Dude, a graded book is about $350 for Stripperella.
God dang.
Crazy.
Insane.
That is fucking insane.
Like, why?
I don't know. I think because there was only one Stripperella book that came out after, and it was in like 2012. So it's not even like an old book.
That's so weird. That's like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's wild.
That's like almost 10 years after the show came out.
I'm curious now, like, does Stan Lee still own the rights to Stripperella?
That's a good question.
Oh, the book's available digitally.
Oh.
Oh my God, look at this. It's available digitally. And people are stripping.
Oh my.
They're stripping in Stripperella. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh. You make me want to say, oh.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
But thank you, Stripperella, for these great 2 episodes. But we're gonna get tonight here for this because we're gonna keep them here because this is this month in Wizard magazine. All right, this is an interesting one. We're looking at Wizard number 76 from December of 1997 because 76 because they're doing a casting call, and for people that don't know, Wizard would cast a movie in each issue, but this one is for a movie that actually came out many years later because they are casting for Sin City. So I thought it'd be fun to look at the characters they casted, but then look at who actually played that character because 99% of the people on this list actually were in the movies.
Is that right?
Yes. So we're going to look at
That's
this list here for who was going to be in Sin City according to Wizard magazine in December of 1997. First on this list, they casted...
It is snowing dicks outside right now.
Oh,
Sorry,
let's fucking go, yo. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
For real, dog. It's crazy, right? I feel like Tony Montana.
Let's hope I don't lose power. First on this list, they're looking to cast a Sin City movie. You can't do that without Dwight McCarthy. You know what I mean? So they casted in 1997. You also had to keep that in mind. They're casting people from 1997. They wanted Timothy Hutton to play Dwight McCarthy. Timothy Hutton is in movies such as, oh, by the way, he looks old as fuck now.
I mean, yeah, makes sense.
He is known for things such as Beautiful Girls, Ordinary People, Leverage, which is a TV show.
He was in the Beautiful Girls music video.
No. He is in nothing that I have seen or heard. So, besides, I've heard of The Killing Room, never seen it. I've heard of the TV show SWAT, but I've never seen it. But yeah, they wanted him to play Dwight look-wise. Looking at the characters there, he looks just like Dwight. So, makes sense that they casted him as Dwight McCarthy there. Next on this list, they casted... Here, I'll send this to you guys, too. They were... Oh, by the way, Dwight was played by Clive Owens and Josh Brolin, because Dwight is a character that got a face, like his face was redone in the comic. So it was played by 2 characters in the movie. So it's played by Clive Owens and Josh Brolin, who people may know from Avengers, if you don't know who Josh Brolin is. Playing Marv, they wanted Robert Burke, who I know from Law & Order SVU. They wanted him to play Marv. What else is Robert Burke in? I think he was... Oh, he was also in Rescue Me, if I'm correct. Are you guys able to see the Wizard issue there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
What else he's been in?
Oh, he's in RoboCop as well. But I know him from Law & Order SVU.
Yeah, he's like the
He's part of IAB.
commissioner or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
some higher up.
Yeah,
Alright.
he plays Mickey in Rescue Me, his brother. That's a good fucking show. He's also in Blue Bloods. He's in a lot of cop and fire shows.
Makes
he's
sense.
he's one of those actors who he looks like a cop, so they put him as a cop and everything.
Oh yeah.
And of course, Marv in the real life Sin City movie was played by Mickey Rourke. So, next
Great
on the
choice.
list, they had Hardigan, John Hardigan. They wanted none other than Craig T. Nelson to play him. Craig T. Nelson's been in a lot of things. I've seen him.
Most famously known for being in Coach.
Yes, he is in Coach. He's also in Poltergeist. He's also in The Incredibles because he plays none other than Bob in The Incredibles,
That's right. That's right.
who is
More
Mr.
importantly,
Incredible.
Yeah.
He
dropping
is
a shoot
also in Young Sheldon. Huh? Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, he was the warden in My Name Is Earl.
Oh, was he? I don't even remember that.
Nah, it was a very minor role, but
Oh, okay, that's probably why.
yeah.
So yeah, they wanted Mr. Incredible to play John Hardigan. John Hardigan was eventually played by none other than Bruce Willis.
Hey, I heard he had erectile dysfunction, and then he took a blue chew, and then he was hard again.
This stream is brought to you by Blue
By
Chew.
Blue Chew.
Use discount code LONGBOX. Okay, can you imagine, dude? That'd be such
Hey,
a great
yo.
sponsor. Wouldn't that be great for a
Your
sponsor?
long box.
That was
Get
Put
your
in your
long box
ladies'
in order.
long
Have
box.
someone dive into your long box tonight. Next on this list, they had Miho, who was probably the coolest character of of the Sin City books. I thought she was awesome. She was like a silent killer. This little like Asian chick that would just like throw throwing stars into people's heads. She was awesome. So they wanted Tamlin Tomita from the Joylot Club to play her. Honestly, who they had play her in the actual Sin City, I think was better choice. Obviously, it was later on, but they had Devin Aoki, who you may know from Too Fast, Too Furious. That's where I know her from.
Well, I was gonna say also Steve Aoki's sister.
Yes, she is also hot.
Got that
I
weird
loved
face,
her
but she's
in
still hot.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah, she was really hot in that.
Oh, this Tamlin Tomita, she's in Karate Kid 2. She plays Kumiko in Karate Kid 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God! Yeah, she's.
I
oh,
did
shit.
not even recognize her.
Oh my God!
Why didn't they say that in this?
She's Yeah, she's a love interest in Karate Kid too. That's crazy.
Yeah. Like I said, Devin Aoki played Miho in the actual movies. Nancy Callahan, good old Nancy. That's the main stripper in Sin City that Marv starts catching feelings for. Actually, sorry, I'm incorrect. Marv feels
John,
for her.
right?
Marv cares for her. John falls in love with her after taking care for her when she was a kid. It's a little weird. I'm gonna be honest. We talked about that. If you want to hear us talk about how problematic that is, go listen to our Sin City review. We ranked and reviewed every Sin City book.
It
Weird.
is kinda weird, yeah.
But Nancy, they wanted Christy Swanson from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie, not the TV show, to play Nancy in their Sin City movie. But we got Jessica Alba playing Nancy in the real life Sin City that you can go watch right now. If you want to watch Jessica Alba strip, go do it. Honestly, go watch. If people that haven't seen the Sin City movie from 2005, go watch that. That is such a damn good movie. Go watch
I
it.
was gonna say it's probably one of the most comic accurate movies.
Yeah, it's really
The
good.
First one.
And it's also, if you're also like not like a comic book person, it's a great noir movie. So if you like noir film things, like all black and white, really artsy movies with like actually honestly really good dialogue. The dialogue is ripped, it's panel for panel right from the book, but it's really good. Highly recommend for people that haven't seen it.
It's super good, yeah.
Next here they had Gail, who was the lead prostitute when you go to Sin City. They wanted Sigourney Weaver to play Gail.
Damn.
What a
I didn't even
superstar
know.
pull.
I didn't even see that was Sigourney Weaver in that picture.
I actually
Yeah,
didn't
she looks
recognize
completely different.
her. Yeah,
Yeah.
like with her hair slicked back and everything. I didn't realize that was her.
I was like, damn.
Me as well. When I read this in my actual magazine and I looked, I was like, who is that? And then I had to read like the description to see who the fuck it was. I was like, oh, what? Sigourney Weaver?
That would
Playing,
have been a really good poll, though.
but you know who we got to play Gale instead? The lead prostitute in Sin City was played by Rosario Dawson, who grabbed on the Sinide at Comic-Con.
My girl, yo.
She sure did. Lucky
She
Sinai.
played Gale in Sin City.
Hell yeah.
Next on this list, they had Ava, who was, the real, like, sexy lover for Dwight. You know what I mean? That was his beau. They wanted Gillian Anderson from the X-Files, the main chick from X-Files, to play her.
Which, I mean, if you look at the drawing and you look at Gillian Anderson, that's almost like as close to 1-to-1 as you can get.
Yeah. And
I feel.
honestly, who they chose for it, when you see who they chose for this was honestly Gillian Anderson was way better because they ended up going with Eva Green, a French actress, to play Ava. She looked great in the role. I can say that.
Oh, for sure.
She looked the part, and they nailed the cover of the book where, you see some titty. You see some titty with her. So, tonight, if you're curious, Google Eva Green Sin City, and you see some titty. So, I think they did decent, but honestly, compared to 97 Gillian Anderson, I think that would have been a better choice.
I think it would have.
To be honest. And lastly here, to cap off this list, the last ones that they casted here, for Manute. Manute was the big brute guy who loses an eye. Spoiler alert, he loses an eye, but he looks badass. He's this big, muscle-bound dude. He's cool. They wanted the model Tyson from the 90s to play him. Some model dude named Tyson.
I'm not familiar with Tyson.
Not familiar with Tyson's game, but I am familiar who they actually went with for Manute. They casted none other than the fucking Kingpin from Daredevil, Michael Clark Duncan, to play Manute. And of course, when they made Sin City a Dame to Kill For, obviously Michael Clark Duncan passed, so they needed to recast him. So they casted motherfucking Allstate tone Dennis Haysbert. That's how Allstate stands. Are you in good hands? They casted him to play Manute.
Oh yeah.
And he had the voice and everything. The deep voice. Next on this list was Douglas Klump, who is just like a random side character, but Klump actually made it into the actual movies. They wanted Klump to be played by Kevin Pollak from Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
So he was funny in Usual Suspects. I mean, everyone knows Usual Suspects from the one scene. You know what I mean? But that's another movie. If you haven't seen Usual Suspects, watch that movie. It's a really good fucking movie. But yeah, they wanted him to play Douglas Klump. Who they actually went with was an actor named Rick Gomez that played Klump. Rick Gomez was in things such as, My Gym Partner's a Monkey from Cartoon Network. He's in Justified, if you've seen Justified. He's in 3 to Tango, I guess.
I haven't thought about My Gym Partner's a Monkey in years.
Whoa, he's in the Animatrix. The anime Matrix movie? He's in that. Whoa. Who the fuck does he play? Who are you, Rick Gomez? Oh, it doesn't show me. Yo, John DiMaggio's in that? Oh, dude, we got to review the Animatrix at one point.
Yeah.
Next on this list, so this is where it gets a little interesting. Blue Eyes, Delia from Sin City. They wanted none other than Sherilyn Fenn to play her from Twin Peaks. Shockingly enough, they never casted or had a Blue Eyes in the Sin City movies. They never got to that book in the newer movies. So we actually don't have a real-life Blue Eyes that was ever casted. So we're just going off of who they wanted here. And they wanted Sherilyn Fenn. She looks just like her. That is another 1-to-1 casting. So I think they knocked that out the park.
Yeah, Hitler's favorite character.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
He's not wrong.
This is probably the funniest casting, and then who was casted in real life. for Bert Schlub, who was another goon guy that would hang out with Clump. They wanted it to be Matthew Pinfield, who I don't know who that is.
I feel like I've seen
Bald
him in
fat
something.
dude.
Yeah, they wanted Matthew Pinfield, some bald fat dude. He was in things such as DOA. He was also in Pauly Shore is Dead. He was also in Long Live Rock. He was just in a bunch of random shit. I don't know who it is. But who they got to play Bert Schlub in Sin City was fucking Nick Offerman. For you who don't know Nick Offerman, he's in things like Parks and Recreation. We Are the Millers. I know him from Parks and Rec mostly. I think anyone that knows Nick Offerman probably knows him as Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec. So
Easily.
yeah, they got Ron Swanson in Sin City. He is in Gilmore Girls too as well. He is also in 21 and 22 Jump Street as well. For people that don't know him, but yeah. And then the last one's here. For Senator Rourke, they wanted Charles Durning from The Final Countdown to play Senator Rourke. And honestly, I like who they went with in real life more. They went with Powers Booth to play Senator Rourke. And I think he just looks like
Great
the
name.
character. Powers Booth. Powers Booth is in a lot of things. He's in Tombstone. He's in fucking Southern Comfort, Red Dawn. A lot of cowboy stuff he was in. He was in a lot of Western stuff back in the day. He's also in iconic movies such as MacGruber.
You did not just call him MacGruber, an iconic movie.
So yeah, if you don't know him from Sin City, you probably know him from MacGruber.
Oh my god.
And of course, Senator Rourke's son, the yellow bastard, Junior Rourke. They wanted Christopher Lloyd's Uncle Fester from the Addams Family.
I would have loved that. That'd have been great.
He looks just like him, honestly. But, you know, they nailed Yellow Bastard in the real life Sin City, played by Nick Stahl.
Yeah.
Nick Stahl is in things like Terminator 3, Disturbing Behavior, you know, other things like Calamity and Wasted and yeah. He's in all that
bunch of
stuff.
other things.
Bunch of other things. I literally just know him as the Yellow Bastard from Sin City, I'm going to be honest. Wait, he plays John Connor in Terminator 3?
Yeah, that was the bad one.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, what the hell did John look like? Oh, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I didn't fuck with Terminator 3.
Yeah.
That Terminator 3 kind of ass.
Yeah, he played John Connor in that. So that was Wizard Magazine's Sin City cast for 1997, the God-goated year. It's the year I was born. So props to them for putting together. Honestly, on paper, looking at the drawings and the faces, I think they nailed it, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks great on paper.
It looks great on paper. But, you know, props where it's due to the actual Sin City that came out. They knocked it out the park with that as well. So just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of the road for issue number 34 of the monthly Dive Into the Longbox. This has been a fun episode reviewing Stripperella, episodes 3 and 4, and then looking at the cast of what could have been Sin City in the 90s. On the next issue, on issue number 35, to kick off the new year, we're going to be looking at books that we feel like need a trade paperback. Books that you can only get floppies of, but we feel like need to get a trade paperback and reprinted immediately. We're going to be talking about that. And in our one-shot for December, we are going to be looking at our comic of the month, which is Punisher, Ghost Rider, and Wolverine's Hearts of Darkness. We're going to be looking at that. Just a fun action book with some fucking blam, 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 gun shooting, claws swiping, and fucking fire. Look out for that. And thank you, Sinide, for coming on to this episode. We always love having you on to review shit. And you know we're going to drag you on till you're 80 to review
Oh, yeah, brother.
stuff on this episode.
Anytime.
Gonna drag you by those big Bulgarian nuts of yours.
Like, what?
And until then, we'll see you guys in the next one.